Shavua Tov, good afternoon everybody. I'm Rolene Marks. This is the Israel Brief brought to you by Lay of the Land, where we take a look at the top stories making headlines every Monday to Thursday. And today, of course, is a historic day as the United Kingdom and the world bid farewell to Queen Elizabeth, who will, I'm sure, be known in time as Elizabeth the Great. World leaders converged on London for today's funeral, and the first part of the funeral has concluded with a magnificent ceremony in Westminster Abbey. There will be a further committal service at the St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle. Representing Israel is our President Isaac Herzog and First Lady Michal. When they landed last night, they went to pay tribute to the late Queen by visiting her lying in state. They then went to sign the Book of Condolence at Lancaster House before departing for a reception at Buckingham Palace hosted by King Charles, Queen Camilla and the royal family. President Herzog referred to the late Queen as a woman of valor. May her memory be for an eternal blessing. Last night, speaking for the first time to Western media, Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi spoke to CBS's 60 Minutes. In his 15-minute interview, he stated that he cannot trust America, but it was Israel where his full venom was unleashed. He called Israel a false regime and also went on to virtually deny the Holocaust, saying that maybe it happened, but this should be investigated in full. Now, today, our IDF Chief of Staff, Aviv Kochavi, is in Poland on an official visit, and he addressed an audience at the Auschwitz death camp. He said that you don't have to be a historian to understand the full horrors of the Holocaust, and that the comments made by Raisi are just yet another source of evidence exactly why Iran should not have any kind of weapon of mass destruction at all. We now go to another TV interview, this time with Mehdi Hassan of MSNBC. And who is Mehdi speaking to? None other than Ben Cohen and Jerry Greenfield of Ben & Jerry's. Yes, I know you have lactose intolerance as a result of it. I have acid reflux. But this story, it doesn't seem to want to go away. Now, Mehdi Hassan and MSNBC aren't known to be great friends of Israel. Mehdi Hassan is extremely critical of the Jewish state. But Ben Cohen, speaking to Mehdi Hassan, said that Unilever had not only broken their agreement, they had usurped their agreement with Ben & Jerry's. As we know by now, we've covered it in great detail here on the Israel Brief. Yeah, Ben & Jerry's have launched, or they have amended their lawsuit, which they had lost a couple of weeks ago, saying that they had objections to the agreement reached by holding company Unilever and the Israeli manufacturer to ensure that Ben & Jerry's ice cream is manufactured under a new license agreement and the branding is in Hebrew and Arabic, and that ordinary people, ordinary Palestinians and Israelis still get to enjoy their ice cream. Now, Unilever said that despite Ben & Jerry's being able to make independent decisions with regards to, social justice type work, they still retain the right to make operational decisions. And this agreement fell under that. Now, Ben & Jerry's are accusing Unilever of being in violation of that, or using the ancient term usurped it. So watch the space. This seems to be the story that doesn't seem to want to melt away. And later this week, we'll begin our annual Super Bowl. or as we call it, the opening of the United Nations General Assembly. This is when the leaders of member states get to address the General Assembly, and of course our Prime Minister Yair Lapid will be there representing the State of Israel. But it is really reassuring to see that he will be hosting meetings with Turkey's President Erdogan and King Abdullah of Jordan on the side. Now we see this as a very, very positive progression towards the serious warming of relations between our countries. So these are today's top stories, but don't forget to join me again tomorrow as I bring you the news hot off the press from Israel and right here on the Israel Brief. In the meantime, please don't forget to check out our website at www.layoftheland.online, our Facebook community, which is steadily growing thanks to all of you who are liking us and following us. If you haven't already, please do so. You can find us at Lartl's site. Our YouTube community is also growing. Thank you guys. We really, really appreciate you helping us get news from Israel out to the world. And our channel is at the Israel Brief. And we ask you to please consider subscribing by clicking on that red button, liking and sharing our content. And we're on Twitter as well at Lay of the Land 5. And with that, I'm Rolene Marks. This is the Israel Brief. And don't forget to join me here, same time, same place, tomorrow for your top stories.